Welcome into KSL Sports Rewind. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart. Our picks video, as always, we remind you our sponsors of Highland Associates, Western Governors University, UCCU, and Salt Lake Running Company. We try to make this right into what we're going to do because we got 10 games we're picking. You're going to pick against us. Last week, we both went 7-2, so did Greg Sterner. We go with what we said, not with what the graphic said.
Yeah. We had a graphical error, but it was 7-2. We verified it. And look, here's the reality. When you only pick 78% of the games right, that means you get 22% wrong. And I had to take my comeuppance from Farmington fans. So my apologies for being in the 22% this week. The real question is, who's going to be in the 22% in week 3?
Ooh, good one. Good one.
We'll find out.
That's too much math for me.
Don't worry, it won't be. It'll be much.
Preston,
we'll miss much more than 22%.
All I know is Preston, the intern, is just. I mean, he's got a long leash.
Well, school hasn't really started yet, so you know.
Well, it already has here, Preston. You're on notice. All right, let's go to our first pick. Our first game this week: Wasatch at Mountain Ridge.
Interesting. I love the bounce back that we saw from Wasatch this last week. The Mountain Ridge game was curious to me. I haven't had a chance to dive in and
this was a skip.
Kind of what happened.
Remember this game? This was the skip ball game last year.
Yep.
You don't remember what I mean? I think we're showing it right now.
It's our Thursday night special this week, right? So it'll be interesting. I felt like Wasatch really started week 1 against Park City well, showed up very well in week 2. I'm going to ride with the Wasps in this one. I'll get them coming down into the valley, getting the win, but I think this is a close game.
Both these teams have head-scratching games, right? Because Wasatch that lost to Park City. Not that they lost, it was how they lost. And then the win last week for Mountain Ridge, 10-7. You know, it's like against Granger, you kind of expect them to win by a larger margin.
Maybe you're looking past that.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to ride Mike Mayfu and the Sentinels. Because I think Kedu Uluwave can get things done. Yeah. And I haven't heard of any health issues there. But so I'll go Mountain Ridge. If no Kedu Uluwave, maybe I'd change.
I'm actually regretting that. Yeah, I should have gone Mountain Ridge.
But he didn't.
I didn't.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
Remember, we go with what we say. Now it's on the graphic.
Hey, can we change that?
All right, no, we're moving on. Lehi at Highland.
So this is Highland, Idaho.
Highland,
Highland,
yes,
Idaho, one of the powers up there.
The home of Taysom Hill.
Yep, the old Rams of Highland, Idaho, not to be confused with the Rams of Highland of Utah.
Yeah.
I'm on the Lehi bandwagon. I'm all Lehi.
And Merrill Hodge, too.
And Merrill Hodge. Yep.
You're on Lehi?
I am on Lehi.
Yeah, I'm not going against Jackson Brousseau.
Yeah.
We're not doing the croissant thing for Jackson Brousseau, so we got him. Corner Canyon and Bingham.
This is interesting. I think Bingham has looked a lot better than what I maybe expected.
Yes.
I thought they'd be good, but I think they've looked electric this year. Love what we've seen from them. Corner Canyon, I think, look, it's an opportunity to refocus a little bit, given what happened this last week at Gorman. I'm going to roll with Corner. You don't want to poke the bear. Eric Kerr does not like losing. It brings his record to a really below average 65-4 over his 5+ years at Corner. I'm going to go with Corner Canyon in this one. I think they come in angry and take care of business.
Yeah, and I'm kind of siding there too, because Eric Kerr, his years at Jordan, was getting over the Bingham hump, wasn't happening. Yeah. He's not lost him since he went to Corner Canyon. So I'm going with Corner Canyon as well on a bounce back. I think this game is closer than the ones in the last years from years past. A lot of it is new schemes, all those kind of things, and the kids are a little bit younger, but just that emotion kind of bouncing back. Yeah. This game will be close. Grantsville and Manti.
Look, man, I'm a believer in these Cowboys. I think they've obviously won the state championship last year. This looks like a group that is loving the life atop, right? And they've been strong week 1, week 2. I got the Cowboys. Yeah,
I want to go Grantsville, but for the sake of being different, no, I can't. I can't do it. I'm going Grantsville. I can't pick them against Beaver and then pick them to lose to Manti. There's a part of me that thinks Greg Sterner's picking Manti. That's how he's going to try to beat us this week. All right, Norsevere and Milford. This was a classic game a year ago.
Look, Dusty says he was the original Beaver guy. You know, you were the original kind of Beaver.
Dusty says it's true.
It is. But I was the original Milford guy.
That's true.
I'm not ditching the Tigers. Go Milford.
Yeah. And when everyone says, "Really, is that true?" Remember, Dane picked Barnes to beat you in the state championship.
Yeah,
I did not. I was the first one. I remember the first. We started best of the rest, so I could talk about Beaver. That's what started that.
Now, one of us was actually at that game and actually talked to the Beaver staff, but that's beside the point.
I won't go into the details. But I can't refute it. I just won't go into it. All right. So who are you picking?
Oh, I thought I mentioned that. Milford.
Milford.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go Milford.
I'm not ditching Milford.
I'll go, for the sake of this. Oh.
See, here's the thing.
I don't want to lose the picks. I'll go Norsevere because I'm on the Wolf Watch again.
I went Wasatch.
Yeah, I'll go Wolf Watch.
All right.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
This is a fun video. Ridgeline and Snow Canyon.
Yeah, interesting matchup. Snow Canyon, we had high expectations for Snow Canyon this year. Ridgeline, we knew they were going to be replacing a lot of pieces. I think
just a few.
It's just Mr. Rewind. No big deal.
And our offensive
right?
player of the year. Yeah.
I'm going to roll with Ridgeline here. I loved what we saw from them in week 2. And look, I like to lean Cache Valley in these kinds of matchups. It's my college spell, right? So I'll go with Ridgeline.
You guys, I always wanted to live in St. George and right around Santa Clara too. So Snow Canyon, I went through this school before it was even built. Before it was finished and open.
It was incredible.
It was awesome. That field was over there, the lava fields. It was amazing. No, I'm going Snow Canyon. Jake Hill and crew, Esplin, those are 2 good receivers. They are not getting shut out 2 weeks in a row. I believe in the Warriors. All right, West and American Fort.
Yeah, interesting game here. I think West coming in, this is a team that believes they can compete with the top teams in 6A this year. Going to Mater Dei, obviously a game that got away from them, especially in that second half. American Fork, things starting to come together. We know they're breaking in new quarterbacks, having to break in new pieces around that. It looked really connected for AF in week 2. I'll go with the Cavemen in this one. I don't think this is as lopsided as it was last year. I'll go with AF in a close battle.
I am too. I don't know. I think West is going to get better as the year goes.
Yes.
The Clearfield game, you don't learn a whole lot. You go to Mater Dei, and that game's really, really tough. And don't know that, again, we learn a whole lot other than you just got to figure out what's good. Mm-hmm. This is a tough team to try to figure out what's good. Yeah. I'm going to go AF2. I think this is close. Yep. You'll see right here on KSLSports.com. All right, Provo at Cedar Valley.
I think this is a sneaky good game, actually.
Last year was a blast.
Yeah, Cedar Valley is a very tough team. Love what they have, what they've been building there in that program's infancy. Provo, Jekyll Hyde, I don't know if that's quite the right way to say it. They played a really good Grantsville team week 1. Yep. I don't think they feel like they played their best game. Then they deal with Box Elder. That goes to overtime. That Box Elder team is good. I think Provo's still kind of coming together and gelling. They've got some youth there that they're bringing in, having to replace a lot of talent. Lisa's great back. This is a tough one. I'm going to go with Cedar in this one at home. I'll take Cedar to get the win, Cedar Valley, but I think this is a battle.
I think it's a battle too. Since you went Cedar Valley, I was going to go opposite, so I'll go Provo.
All right.
This is going to be fun. I think it'll be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. It was a good game last year too.
Good game.
Mountain Crest at Box Elder, one of the great rivalries.
Yeah, and look, it's great to see Mountain Crest back on the winning side, right? 2-0 out of the chute for the Mustangs. New staff up there, congratulations. Great job kind of getting the traction back there for the Mustangs. And you talk about that rivalry. This is an old region matchup. Oh, man, that'd be a great environment. I'm going to go with Box Elder. I think this is a team that will be competing in Region 5. I think Mountain Crest, great start. But I think this is going to be kind of loss number 1 for the Mustangs this year.
When we broke into this whole thing, it was we love MC, but I'm picking the Bees. So just trying to drop a little funny thing there.
That was a quick transition.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Weber at Bonneville.
Yeah, this is good matchup up north. Bonneville 2-0. We talked about that this week on the show. Love the start that we've seen from them, and especially graduating the talent that they did. This Weber team, they're hungry. They're looking to kind of get the season on track. So I'm going to go with Weber in this one. I think they flex their muscle, kind of get back on schedule here. I'll go with the Warriors.
I'd love to pick Bonneville here. I really would. They knock off Ridgeline. They go beat Twilla. Weber's just played really tough teams. Yes. You get Bingham, and then you get AF. I'm going Weber too. I think that helps get them on the right move. All right, here's a really fun game from a year ago. Remember, Timpview went down to Crimson Cliffs, and it was Almavai at the quarterback sneak. But then inside of a minute left to get the win for Timpview. And like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
And we saw that Crimson Cliffs defense, how good it is. So Timpview at Crimson Cliffs for back-to-back years.
Yeah, I think this will be this is like meat right here, right? Timpview Crimson. I think the offense for Crimson Cliffs has been better than I expected it to be. Love what they've brought in the first couple of weeks of the year this year. That defense, I wondered, would they be able to kind of keep par with what had been there, given that they graduated Jackson Griffiths and others. But man, I just think Timpview's playing so well right now. There's no way I'm picking against Timpview in this game. I know you're traveling. I know you're down there, but this Timpview squad, I love the way they control the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively. They can throw it. They can run it. They got great options down the field. That defense will lock you down in the red zone. I'll go with the T-Birds.
This is not the week I'm picking against Timpview. Not happening this week. I think this game can be fun. I think it's a good reminder, but it's also the next year.
Yeah.
And we've seen how that's gone as well. But pick with us, pick against us. You win. Greg Sterner ties us this week, 7-2. Greg Sterner, always the thorn in our side when it comes to our pick.
Yeah.
But he does a great job there at Centricom and Team Heim Live, I believe is the new website. I bet you go to local10.tv. They're partners here at KSL Sports as well. But he does a great job. But for Vince Francis and Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching the game, or probably KSL Sports Rewind picks video right here on KSLSports.com.